The Human Rights Watch has released a report in which they accuse law enforcement officials of being complicit, often operating in discriminatory and abusive ways towards non-nationals. The rights group relayed testimonies by over 50 African and Asian nationals of routine and sometimes lethal xenophobia. In one instance, a Bangladeshi shop owner's business was ransacked during attacks on foreign nationals last year. Dewa Mavhinga from Human Rights Watch joins us now to tell us more. Thanks for your time this afternoon. So, Mr. Mavhinga, why do you think immigrants or foreign nationals in South Africa are scapegoated and abused routinely by both locals, officials and law enforcement?
Well, there are clear patterns of xenophobic violence, and one of the biggest challenges is that of political leaders scapegoating and blaming foreign nationals. And when they are attacked and abused, the police look the other way and do not take steps to stop the violence and to prevent or to hold accountable those who commit the abuses. And as a result, we have seen as Human Rights Watch that there are repeat waves of violence because people believe that they are acting above the law and that foreign nationals are not being protected by the law, and therefore they are easy targets.
Apart from looking the other way when locals attack foreign nationals, are there other ways in which police are complicit? Are they also targeting or perhaps biased against foreign nationals?
Well, we have documented clear bias on the part of the police against foreign nationals in their crackdowns, in their demands for bribes, and in specific targeting of foreign nationals for arrest and for demanding bribes. And in some cases, we have seen police completely refuse to go into communities where foreign nationals are under attack, and in some incidents that have been on videos that went viral. Some police have also been involved in the looting that has gone on targeting foreign nationals. So really there has been no accountability, and the members of the police who have been complicit have not been punished or held accountable.
So our Constitution clearly outlines the rights of both citizens and foreign nationals to security, and failing to protect these rights is a crime in itself, don't you think?
Well, yes, the South African Constitution is clear, but what is lacking is implementation to make sure that foreign nationals enjoy those rights. And what is lacking is the political will on the part of the South African authorities to insist that the law enforcement officials should, without discrimination, ensure that there is law and order. So without the implementation, without the political will and action on the part of the police, the rights in the Constitution of South Africa remain only rights on paper but not in reality.
So COVID-19 has already increased the already glaring divisions and will likely result in an influx of immigrants in the future as people desperately search for greener pastures to make a living. What's likely to happen if the current situation worsens?
Well, it can only become more explosive, and this is why, as Human Rights Watch, we have said to the South African authorities that solutions should not only be inside South Africa, but that South Africa should help resolve crisis situations beyond its borders. For example, in Zimbabwe, the political crisis, or in Mozambique, the conflict that is there, so that there is no influx of refugees and asylum seekers coming to South Africa, because otherwise we would see more and more of this violence, and it could actually spill over into the region. We saw that with attacks on foreign truck drivers, that at some point there was violence which was revenge violence, if you like, in Zambia, in Mozambique, and so this could worsen if there is no urgent and lasting solution to this problem.
Well, thank you very much for taking part in this discussion. That was Dewa Mavhinga from Human Rights Watch.